by Novita Sari, story retelling novel for extensive reading 2023.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, back again with me. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Novita Sari from class 4C. Student number is 101. I'm student of English Education Department, UIN Jakarta. In the previous video, I discussed textbook review, biographies, and article summaries. Then in this video, I will discuss the contents of the story from the novel The Dark of the Sun by Wilbur. So, The Dark of the Sun tells the story of a hitman named Bruce. He was hired by someone to carry out a rescue mission to Port Reprieve. Port Reprieve is an abandoned area due to war. There are still residents trapped, and the area is also surrounded by the Baluba tribe, which is famous for its sadistic tribe. Bruce began to gather troops to help him in these missions. Among others, there was Hike to serve as an accomplice to Bruce. Then there was Andre, as well as Ruffy and his men. Here Ruffy, who is also a mercenary, told Bruce that this mission was not only to save the citizens of Port Reprieve, but also because it was to bring back the Abudan diamonds that were still in the Abudan area. Bruce did not know about this before, but that did not change his attentions. For sure, he would be quite successful in this mission. After everything was done, Bruce and his entourage left by train through a special route that had been prepared. When Bruce and members passed through this special route, people from the Union Minion, officer in charge of maintaining security and the border of the region, prevented him. A short battle carrying some kind of fighter plane from also occurred there. Then Bruce managed to meet with superiors and explain that he had proof of permission to pass. With that, the members allowed the train to pass and their journey continued. In short, they arrived at Port Reprieve. Bruce met with Martin, a person related to Martin also introduced his wife and a woman named Charmaine. Charmaine is an orphan who later joined Martin's family. Bruce then told Martin that they planned to leave Port Reprieve the next morning with 42 citizens and a pile of diamonds. Before staying at a nearby hotel, Bruce decided to see and gather the citizens into one place so that tomorrow morning they could leave on time. He went accompanied by Charmaine. The relationship between Bruce and Charmaine began to appear here. Charmaine, talkative and cheerful, made by slowly attracted to her. All the residents were cooperative and willing to gather near the hotel until the next morning arrived. Train preparations and departure were completed, and the journey out of the Reprieve port began. On the way, Bruce and Charmaine's relationship grew closer, and they ended up dating. While on the trip, suddenly the bandits attacked and the fight between Bruce and his group with the bandits begins. They shoot each other and bomb each other. Bruce, who was off guard, was almost hit by a shot. Fortunately, Ruffy saved him in time. They managed to win against the bandits and the trip continued. They walked through several bridges and rivers, and they arrived at a bridge that was damaged because of the actions of the Baluba, and their train could not pass. Bruce calls for the troops and tells Ruffy to go back to the Retrieve port and get the materials to repair the bridge. In short, the bridge was repaired, but they had to get off the train and cross the bridge using the troop. Arriving on the other side of the bridge, Bruce and Ruffy then went to the nearest base to try to get help, while Henry and the residents, including Charmaine, waited at the rest area. While Bruce was away, here Henry began to riot. He harassed Charmaine and took away the diamond. Bush, who knew that his girlfriend was harassed, was furious. As soon as he got help and returned to the resting place, he immediately chased and escaped Henry. He managed to find Henry, and a great fight between the two took place and Henry indeed updated. The mission was successful and Bruce and Charmaine lived happily together. So maybe that's all the story of the novel that I can convey. Sorry if there are mistakes in pronunciation and grammar. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.